Today marks our 20th ride. You can see we can mount from the ground. I don't often do that. Just it's harder on my neck and back. And it's obviously harder on the horse, but I do educate them that they can be backed from anywhere, any position, even if I have to climb up like a monkey. Good boy. And we've just been, just been working on the last 5 rides since the last filming. Just a little touch on the nose means I'd like you to think forward down. I don't like the giraffe imitation that a young horse has. They drop their back, and he doesn't have the muscle yet to lift me, but I'm starting just to ask him very softly. Good boy. If we have a head down button, good boy. Okay, so I'll just show you where we're at with some of our things. Light leg means walk. Excuse me. Let's go over here. I know. So a lot of the things that my focus has been is just tinkering on getting them to shape more under saddle. So I got things tangled here. I want him to take a nice stretch. There's horses galloping in the field next door. He's been very good. I know, I hear them galloping too. Okay, good boy. Good boy, good job. So anytime I touch the reins, I don't want him putting his head up and bracing. He's obviously looking at the horses having a little party over there, and that's fine. That's quite fair. They're having a good rip roar. They haven't been turned out for a couple of days. Good. Not a boy. I don't need his head down on the ground, but I'm just really encouraging him to look for that stretch. Every time I touch the reins, we're thinking of forward into the contact. Even if it's super light, he's still bitless. I will bit him before he goes home. But he's only 3. He doesn't really need a bit yet, but I will do that just so that he has that feel in his mouth, understands it. Oh boy. As you can see, he's really understanding. Just a nice light touch means, hey, can you put your head down? And I do whatever you want down there. As long as you're traveling with a nice soft underneck and relaxed, I'm happy, right? It doesn't matter to me. If it's too low, I can fix that later. Just add speed. Okay, I'm just glad that he's not traveling so up and inverted now. Like I said, it's been very slow rides. I just get on, I tinker, and I check that I have forward, and change the whip over with no stress. And I take my reins with a very light squeeze with both, and I give a little tiny wiggle on the inside rein here, really tiny. And we're distracted by something over there. Good. And as soon as he offers any flexion at the pole, I release my rein. A little tiny squeeze with the inside rein, a little bit of flexion, and then he offers bend. Keep walking, bud. He just scared himself. Kick sand on the water bucket. And of course, we've been working on what's a direct rein and what's an indirect rein. The direct rein, you come in, you make the circle smaller. So can we do a small circle to the right? And then can I make the circle a little bit bigger with that inside rein? And sometimes he gets a little sticky, so I remind him with the whip that he needs to move his shoulder over. And the emphasis has been on shape. I want him to shape like a banana to the inside. And just soft and relaxed in all things he does. As the more relaxed he is, obviously, the more he'll be forward down in his head and neck and carry me with a nice soft lift of his back versus a drop and hollowing, because the more stressed they are, the more they lift their pole, embrace their spine. And this is how I like warming them up. I just say, hey, have a little direct everywhere we go. If he wants to blow and sneeze and stretch to the dirt, that's fantastic. This is where I want him to be in a warm-up. Very relaxed. And my groundwork was the same as what I filmed the other day. The basic straightness training pattern of shoulder in, haunches in, work on the circle, and a half pass. We did all that today as well. And if he wants to travel forward down like this, I'm just going to leave him alone. I'm just really happy. The more miles I can put on with him stretching, the better. It could be very boring to watch, but just really pleased. I can feel his back really soft and light, and him exploring the muscles that he has. So then what I'll do here, I don't know if it's going to be super visible on the camera, but I've been slowly teaching him a leg yield out of the circle. So I put my inside leg on, which I've taught him as a side pass cue, but I can do it as we're moving up the walk. Good boy. And I can make the circle bigger, make it smaller, put my inside leg on. And can I make the circle bigger? Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Good. Just introducing him to all the different ways I might ask him to bend his body. He might have to bend his pole, his neck. Good. Get his hind leg under him a bit more. Good job, buddy. So I do a few spirals in and out in my warm-up. I move him back out again. So I do at least 4 to 5. Good boy. Can you move this over a bit more, though? This one here. Good. Yeah, like that. You can tell when he starts rounding, he just drops his head. There's no gimmicks here. This is just a cavesson. I'm not using his cavesson today. I thought I'd try Sonador's cavesson. It has a lot. It's 15 years old. It's was Tucker's before, and it's just such soft leather on it. Just molds to their face like a glove. So I'm going to try that today. It's just softer. His is a much newer cavesson, and although I've oiled it a couple of times, God, a good boy. That's nice. Good job. No, good boy doesn't mean stop, though, okay? Let's not do that. Okay, so do you want to walk and stretch? That's great. Leave him alone. You can only go uphill from a relaxed horse, right? It's good boy. Yeah, super job, buddy. Good. All right, so now when I gather the reins, I don't want to feel a horse suddenly get stressed. I want them just to look back with an ear and say, what would you like? And in this case, I'd like him, no, sweetie, good. There you go. Started to give me the hind leg. I've been asking lots of different buttons lately. I just would like you to give me a little bit of flexion to the left and then make the circle bigger, primarily focusing on this leg here, which I had to tap. All of these things help shape him. I can get him lighter on the left front and put weight on his right front. Good. You can see that he lifts himself up a bit more. A little shape to the left, step in my right stirrup. Good boy. See, nice self carriage. Well done. Good. Yeah, no, good boy. You can keep walking when you're a good boy, though, okay? So funny. He really loves to be told he's a good boy. Okay. So I got the shoulder moving. And I'm going to ask for the entire body to move. With a little bit inside rein, can I get a little bit of flexion left? I'm going to put my leg right in the middle of the rib cage and see if I can move over and over and over. Well done. Good job. Yeah, good boy. I'll come closer to the camera so you can see that. And then I'm going to move over and over. You got it. You had it. You had it. Oopsie, little mistake. Yeah, good. And we had a little computer glitch there. He went into my leg pressure. So I waved the whip and went, whoopsie, wrong way. You got to move out of the circle. And then out and out and out and out. Well done. Good job, bud. Good boy. Right? So I've got a nice indirect rein going. Obviously, the direct rein's been there since first ride. The indirect rein really helps keep, I can ride him, one-handed. Can I move him back to the rail? Good, good. Right, so I've been trying to really just, how light, oopsie, little spook. Let me move back out of the circle. Can we go left, left, left? You're okay. He's like, oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, good boy. And whoa. And yeah, nice. Okay, good job. Walk on, please. I like to be able to ride my horses within 20 rides one-handed. I'm just going to give him a little bump in the inside leg here. He's ignoring my leg. Hello. Thank you. Hi. My leg said move over. This one said move over. Thank you. Oh, whoopsie. Hips on the wrong side. I didn't change my whip, so he's like, oh, we usually leg yield away from the whip. That's a mental note. He's still thinking that but I just wanted to show you. Just starting to get him to think, hey, neck rein. This one here, so you can just wave it by their nose and say, hello, hello. Oh, you got it. Good job. Good. Turn. Yeah, now we're talking. Good boy. And forward. And I turn sharp right with just the one hand now. Good. Well done. Speed up. Turn sharp right. If he doesn't listen, I've always got my stick to say, hello. Good job, buddy. Didn't have to do any of that with Ben. I'm just making sure he's really thinking between the two reins, okay? I don't want to have the direct rein in there for very long. The direct rein really causes the horse to fall on their front end. So I want him to be coming off of the outside rein, pushing through the turn. The inside one's going to say, would you flex to the right? Flex to the right. But I want to be able to say, hey, right, that outside rein is what causes you to turn, right? Can we speed up a little bit, please? Good. Thank you. And put your head down. There you go. Good boy. Okay, so we have an inside leg move over. We have a flexion rein. Right, and I have a neck rein back to the wall. I got a direct rein. I got an indirect rein. Right. Really starting to get an understanding of the bend. Happy with all these little pieces. Direct rein right. And then an indirect rein back to the wall, which if you remember a couple of rides ago was just the very beginning concepts of that. I had some cones. And now it's just really, really light. Just fingertip pressure. And with my broken hand, that's all I can give them anyway. So that's why I use the stick to remind them when they don't come off of it. I don't even have to tap the horse. It's just, yeah, super job, good boy. I want you can feel it. Okay, you can feel this rein. Move your shoulder over. Well done, boy. Okay, so it's taking very little contact, which is what I want. Okay, and really starting to stretch. I'm really pleased with the softness of the bending work. I got bend forward down. I got bend to the inside, both directions, quite equally. Really nice little flexion rein happening. And woo. You still want to put her head up when we first halt? Yeah, I know. But then you put it back down. Yes. We're getting there. Okay, so let's see how our turn on the forehand is. If I put my leg back. No, that's the side pass button. This is the turn on the forehand. Thank you. See, I know. It's just, I got too many buttons. But eventually he doesn't need to do that standing still. I mentioned that before. That's just making sure he understands very clearly that when the leg goes back, that hind leg needs to be more active and move away. So I have been playing with it in movement. And I get the spiral. When I'm plucking is when I'm saying more hind leg and more hind leg. Good boy. Just to say, hey, can I move that hip over? All right, good job, bud. Yeah. All right, so I'll show you a turn on the forehand the other way. Progress report. Okay, it's like a report card, isn't it? And yep, nice head down. Thank you, sweetie. Sliding my left leg back, and he should move his left hind under him right away. Nicely done. Good boy. And sliding my left leg back, he should move his left hind under him. Very good boy. Good job. Now I'll test that in motion. No, we can walk forward now. Yeah, you're good boy. We don't just do turn on the forehands. The one thing, he's very smart, so he goes, oh, we're doing this. So then he forgets that we can walk. Now, as I'm walking, slide my left leg back, close my outside rein. Hello, we forgot, we have a hind leg. Oopsie, he says. Sorry, man, sorry. Good job, walk on. I want to be able to get that in movement as well. So can I move the hind leg? Excuse me. There, good boy. There we go, yeah. So it should be optional, right? So if you're asking for the hind leg, in the beginning, you want the front feet still so that you can just isolate who I'm talking to is this hind leg or this hind leg. And then eventually you want adjustability. So the more I close the reins, the more the front feet stop. But if I don't close the reins, the hind leg should still step. Okay? So that's getting him ready for leg yields, shoulder in, side pass up to gates, fences, stuff like that. That hind leg is adjustable. Okay, so let's see what else he can offer. Okay. Just started tinkering with this. I've only done it a couple of times. Oh, such a smart kid. I know, good boy. Absolutely not perfect yet, but he's understanding that we can do haunches in under settle. Okay. I'll change my seat, my left leg forward, my right leg back, right shoulder back. A little tap on the shoulder here. Here's my indirect rein. Trying to do it with as little rein as possible. Also just seat. Well done. Good boy. And yeah, it's too much angle right now, but he's sure trying hard. I can refine it as long as he understands without any tension that this is the end goal is this hind leg and the banana. I can get multiple transitions into the haunches in, left leg forward, right leg back. Just going to shape my shoulders into the haunches in position. Good boy. A little too much hind leg though, sweetie. Just a little less. Good boy. Very nice. Again, looking for relaxation in all movements, right? As long as he can just keep on offering me it every day, I can tweak it every day. Just millimeters of improvement, 2% improvement. Yeah, we're going to go this way then. Again, one-handed. As I said, I'm trying to really ride as light as possible. Right leg forward, left leg back. My body's in, haunches in. See what he can give me. Give me a little more here. A little more bend. Yeah, so good. A little more bend. Good boy. Oh, that was good. What a good guy. Neutral seat, equal weight in both stirrups. I'm going to take my right leg forward, my left leg back, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Good. This one. Hello. Hello. Good boy. Too much, sweetie. Neutral legs, neutral seat. Try one more. That's it. He swings his hip in too much. I know it's not perfect, but I am very happy at how much he's offering. Like I said, really trying to do it mostly from my seat. Good. Yeah, good. You got it. I'll give you a little bit more bend. No. Whoopsie. He scared himself about something. Good. There it is. A little more bend. Right here. Yeah. More bend. No, that's leg yielding. That's okay. He knows what I want. I just want less. Yesterday I had better bend and less angle, and maybe because I'm over exaggerating my seat a little bit for the camera and show you guys and teach you at the same time. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm over exaggerating too much for you guys. And he's so sensitive that he's like, okay, well, what it needs me to do more, I guess. Yeah, there it is. That's the bend. Yeah, good boy. Well done, bud. Well done. I'm happy with that. Okay. Last little bit to show you. This is trot work. And trot's been really nice. Quite smooth. Don't do a lot of fast speeds yet. He's very young. Definitely growing. He's bum high right now. Trot, please. Good boy. So, we cruise around. Penny trot. It's just been getting smoother and smoother. It's trot. Lovely. No, we can go this way. Yeah, we can. Good boy. I'm going to ask for some flexion here at the trot as well. Definitely a challenge for him still to reach and stretch at the trot. Got it for the first time yesterday. A nice big stretch in the trot. Just really reached down and powered up. Not sure if I'll find it today or not, but just going to keep asking for right flexion on the right. Can you give me a little flexion? Being as quiet and neutral as possible. You can keep coming. Good boy. Good. He'll try a spiral. Come in the circle. I think we're going to have a poop or something here. You can see his piles already today, or one. I feel better. Can we trot now and actually have some bend? Okay. Let's see if we can find some bend. And then move you over. Okay. I'm going to do this. You move over and trot. Good. And then forward and trot. Back on the rail. Play with a few things with the shoulders. Bring the shoulders off the rail. Take them back to the rail. Over. Gotta keep moving. I'm sorry. I know it's hot. Not too bad today, actually. You shouldn't have that excuse. Hey, excuse me. I don't know what you're spooking at, but we're going to pay attention now, please. Thank you. Turned his back to something over there and went, oh, that moment. And then over to the wall. Good. There we go. Now we're having a dialogue. Back to the wall. Good. Off the rail. And then back to the rail. No. You got it. Good. There you go. Over, over, and over. Good job. There we go. Good boy. So moving them laterally unlocks that stretch, eh? So that's what I was... Oh my goodness. Are you dying on me? What's going on? I can't trot anymore. I'm too tired. Come on, sweetie. You can trot. Oh, God. I stretched and I'm tired. I know. Here you go. Here, good boy. No, we're not doing horses in. Wonderful boy, but no. And trot, please. Thank you. Let's try our lateral again. Off the rail. And I'm going to move it back over to the rail. A little bit of a leg yield. So a lot of times it feels better. They find center, find balance when you move them over and they go, oh, I have 4 legs. Ah, good. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Doesn't mean we're done. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. I want to be able to find that stretch button and have him carry himself wherever he wants to feel. I don't care how low it is. Well, too low isn't great either, but just cruise. Cruise and a stretch, okay? But when I just feel him just lifting under the saddle, and I might start riding him in my dressage, so I'll have a better feel of his back. The saddle was custom made for me. It fits me nice, but still a Western saddle. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. So, oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm going to leave you there for now. Okay. Today wasn't a teaching day. It was just a review day. It was very nice. Thank you. Yes, you're a very good boy. So, that's just showing you where he's at. And I'm just getting him to start using his body. And he already has all of the basic skills of, can you move a shoulder? Can you move a hind leg? Can you leg yield over? Okay. And now I'm trying to put on, hopefully over the next few rides, just miles like I am right now. Like, can you just go into the trot? Can we find a little bit better balance in our body? And if he's not quite so muggy and hot like today where he's feeling super lazy, I don't want to push him too hard. He's, like I said, he's a baby, and lots of people are, it's really pro 3-year-old, anti 3-year-old. I'm kind of in the middle. It's like just work him light. I'm working his mind and a little bit on his body, right? I can feel he's tired today, so there's no sense in me forcing the things. His mind was fantastic. He is answering the stretch, so tomorrow I might get 2 20-meter circles at one end. Yesterday I got quite a bit. It was only 18 degrees yesterday, so it was super cool and he was fresh. And so we did a lot of trotting. All right, sweetie. And maybe today he's a little bit sore in his back. I don't know. He's not mad, but he's definitely feeling really sluggish. So that's what I would do. I just, I'm so pleased that he's trying hard to answer all the questions. Great. And we're done. And I will work on it a bit tomorrow. I know, you're such a good boy. Yes, you're a very good boy. Okay, come on, sweetie. Let's go turn the